Hi everyone, so I have made a one-click wildlife action. I just clicked play just before I started recording. Once you play the action, this box will pop up. You can adjust your blur. I'm going to drag it down so that the blur is all over the image. I'm going to bring it up as well as I want this super blurry. I'm going to hit OK. Once you've hit OK, the action will play quite quickly. If you open it up, you can see you can adjust your subject selection here, so you can use your black or white brush to fix any selection, and your blur is here if you want to mask anywhere off. Now I just want to say, if your select subject feature isn't using the cloud, then make sure you go and change that in your preferences, because I always get pretty spot on subject selection as mine set to the cloud, and you can change that in preferences. So make sure that you're doing that. There's two actions involved. There's a wildlife extra as well. It just adds that little bit extra if needed. I'm going to show it you with this one with the giraffe, so I would probably edit this one a little bit more, and I'll just show you how I'll do that. So all of the layers are completely editable. So I'm going to drag this down a touch. I'm not going to blur this as much either. And make sure you're adjusting your blur here and not using your opacity slider, because it won't look realistic if you use your opacity slider. So the rest of the action is now going to play. Okay, so I'm going to open up this action, and this here, I'm going to delete the layer mask, re-add it and invert it, Control or Command I. And then using a 30% opacity brush, I'm just going to brighten wherever I want. Just because on this particular image, I don't particularly want the brightness all over. I think this is very specific to this image. I can't see me wanting to change that in any other image. Then we've got the subject selection. So I'm going to come here and turn down the size of my brush. I'm going to go to my black brush, around 40%, and I'm just going to mask. That's a bit too much actually. Let's use 20%, just to bring that colour over there. And then you can just have a play around. I'm just masking a little bit off here, just so that I'm making sure it looks as natural as possible. Mask that little bit of blur away, and then I'm going to come to the top, turn it off and on. And look at the dramatic change, like it's such a huge change. Those little tiny adjustments that you made within that action is going to save you so much time anyway. But yeah, I hope you enjoy it. I'm very much looking forward to seeing this one in use. And I can't wait to see. Take care, bye.